Welcome back to All the Crackers in the Box. Hi, it's me, your friend Corey. I'm really struggling with this one. Tapestry is a little harder than I was expecting, only because of the counting. And, of course, me being in a rush, I decided just not to make my yarn separate, so I constantly have to keep on trying to pull this out. So that's what you're seeing in the videos. I'm so sorry about that. I don't think I will be doing the next one that I need to get done like this, because this brown really is not doing great. I mean, look at that. I keep on finding these little instances where this brown sticks to every other one and then creates this like hair around there. That's not hair, that's actually from the brown yarn. That decided to explode, which is causing me a lot of issues, but that is what it is. But the big problem I was been having, which is making me so frustrated I can't even talk very nicely on my videos without having to use a whole bunch of four-lettered words, which is why I've been taking some musical ones instead of talking. So, yeah, getting through it though. We're almost at, I think we just hit row 40. I am really liking the way it's coming out. Don't get me wrong. Like, I love the shadow and shadow because of the oranges and reds that I'm using. I'm using quite a few different colors. It's going to look really neat when it's done. So, really glad you're here. I'm really glad if you've hung out with me during my time of frustration and craziness. And let's see if I can make it through another row. That'll be super exciting. Glad you're here today. So this morning I transferred the file to this phone, same program. This took me a good 40 minutes, used up 30% of my battery, if you can believe that. This was freshly charged when I started. So as you can see, I need 9 red to start this row, and then we're going to throw in an orange. So I kept the colors fairly reasonable. Like I told it could do 200 colors, 100 by 100 for stitches, so it's 100 by 93. And it really doesn't need that many colors. And that's what it's going to be. It's going to be a gentleman with a rifle riding his horse in the sunset. And I have also a matching deer in the same sunset, which is a big part of the game, is hunting. So that's why I do like the reds. This is an interesting project, and we are going to start with a chain 1, and then we'll turn our work. Turn, boom. So I'm turned. Okay, and we need 9 red. So this involves a lot of counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I am being very thorough with my numbers because I kept losing stitches somehow. I'm not quite sure what was going on, but for a few rows there and a few times, I've had to backtrack like 4 or 5 rows to figure out where I lost this stitch. And it's very frustrating. 1 orange, and then we get to our yellow. I'm going to tuck in through here and here so they're really nice and secured. I don't have to worry about them coming undone or anything crazy. Alright. Let's pull that orange a little bit so I have a little bit more slack out of this giant mess of regret and bad planning. That's on my end. That is all me. Okay, I thought I could do this. I'm so good. Da da da. You know how it goes. 10, 24 for the next row, followed by a brown. So we got 1. And the yellows go pretty fast. I really like this yellow. I got this one at my local dollar store, and it is pretty thick. It feels really nice, and I quite like this shade of yellow. It is quite cheery. I used it for the banana peels on the bananas I made at Christmas. Okay, come on. I gotta try to tighten that without being close to snapping. No, we're still pretty thick. This is a really thick one. As opposed to, say, this one, which I don't use as often, but you see the difference in thickness? This one feels like it's going to break, and this one does not feel like it wants to break. I have 3 more of this set. This is the last one of the one before it. I do love these rings. Alright, I'm going to keep going. But I am getting into the groove of tapestry. It is a challenge, I guess, of something new. Something exciting. Something borrowed and something blue, right? I'm just kidding. I am going to keep some of the footage of me working on rows here and there and do another musical one at some point because they are very useful. I've been taking care of my daughter with her infected tooth. Penicillin, painkillers, all the good stuff. Yeah, she definitely has learned a valuable lesson. I guess she's one of those kids that has to learn it the hard way. No more sneaking candies in bed. No sneaking candy in her upper lip. Wait, I'm talking. This little girl is quite candy oriented, but at the same time is not. She doesn't like chocolate, but she likes like regular sucking candies and sometimes gum in her cheek when she goes to bed, which scares the daylights out of me when I found out. I was like, why are you chewing gum in your bed? Oh, well, I just keep it in my lip over here. It's like, oh my goodness, you could just totally choke on that. I did not know she had been doing that. She's quite good at being sneaky. So, she is paying the piper, so to speak, and it's not fun. Of course, I don't want to see my kid in pain. That wouldn't be very, very nice, now would it? Okay, let's count here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So, yeah. She's not having a good start to the year. We got the flu. She got it too. Twice. Got to go back for 1 day. Came home with a fever. Right back to the beginning. It's just not been wonderful. And there we go. And, yeah. Trying to undo this knot a little bit so I can get a little slacky. But this is all going to be a wild mess for me to clean up afterwards. I'm kind of looking forward to tackling this big tangle. I do enjoy a good tangle. It's a big puzzle for me to figure out, which is fantastic. Like, look at that. Just around and around. And now I can pull out a little bit, and it just pulled that nice and tight again. So I'm just going to loosen it up. Okay. And here we go. Just like that. And that is quite oh, that's why. I see. I'm doing that again. No, it just seems to want to felt really bad. This is, I think it's a Craftsmart, actually. So it's a bit of an older, I'm sure it's Craftmart. I'd have to look. And so this is what we're doing right now. I was just trying to get this done, right? Okay, so I need one brown one here. And then I believe it's 10 black, but we're getting closer to reaching the horse. I think the next row we're starting to get the browns around there, so it's going to be a lot of extra counting. And I'm going to pop under there. And we're just going to come out here. Nope, you're going to not snag. Thank you. I love that for us. I do. And we're just going to pull this black up a little bit, because the other brown is the one that, this brown here, is the most important one, because it's got to travel over this little break here between the two, the gun and the shadow and everything. I really hope this is going to transfer properly and look good. I keep getting very nervous about it. And that is, again, 10. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and a good old 10. Okay. 10 black, a bit of red blend. Looking good. Looking good. So, to do my color changes cleanly as I possibly can, I like to pull that through the last stitch and bring it down. I'm finding that it's a lot neater for me. Okay, and we just need to do 1 yellow, and then we're having another brown, so we're gonna have to pull this brown all the way over here, and we have to carry yellow with it. I'm gonna have to do 1 here. Okay, so we got brown, yellow, brown, and then 3 black. I'm gonna have to carry all those 2 colors with us, so tuck under 1, 2, and 3, followed by 1 brown, I'm going to tuck underneath. Get that brown where it's supposed to be. Okay, and then I'm going to flip this up over here, and we have a yellow. Back to yellow. Okay, and then it is, put a mark there, 1, 2, 3. And we're going to take our brown with us, that's right. So we go 1, 2, 3. Okay. Oops. Close that off. I didn't mean to. I gotta switch to brown now. I'm gonna wrap this around, bring the brown up. See how this piece got wrapped inside the brown? To help make the color change more fluid. Gotta keep the yellow though. Gotta carry the yellow to the other side because I only had 2 sides of yellow and I'm too lazy to make any more. That's what this is coming down to, this giant mess I'm dealing with. It's my pure laziness. Which is not my usual thing, but in this situation, I felt it was needed. Okay, this one was 11. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I need a brown. I need a brown. Oh goodness. I might have. Oh my goodness, that piece of hair really got wrapped in there. I didn't even notice that. Oh my gosh. It goes right through it. Wow. Wow. Love it. For me, so we're just going to do 11 to start here, and then I may have to cut my browns. 1, 2, 3. Wait. No, I still need that there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and of course, 11. Okay, we are going to just grab a stitch marker. Come on, they're in the container right beside me. All right, I'll put a blue one there. There we go. And now I have to make another spot here. Okay, so we got to there, from there. So right here, this lighter bit, I don't know if you can really see that there, but it is actually a lighter shade, which means it's a brown, to start the brown outline on the horse's head. When I said we're at the horse, I meant we're at the horse. So I'm going to have to make another brown ball somehow. So that is going to be, like, I got a lot of brown, don't get me wrong. But this whole skein decided to just tear itself apart and has made this really tricky. So I may have to do that here. So anyways, this is where I got. We're about to get our horse's head in there. I'm not sure why this yellow's poking through like that. Or like that. They're not supposed to, so we're supposed to kind of push this to the back. Okay. It's working out pretty alright. I really am hoping that this is going to look the way I want it to. So far, it's doing okay. It's doing okay. It's not bad. It's not great. Anyways, thanks for joining me here at All the Crackers in the Box while I struggled with this deceptively easy looking pattern. Anyways, see you again soon. Bye.